Hey everybody, welcome to today's drill class. Today we're going to be working on the hidden strikes, and for the longsword there are 5 hidden strikes, and we are going to try and get through all 6 hidden strikes because there is of course a 6th hidden strike as well. I'm going to be switching between longsword, grossemesser, which works the same as a single sword, and sword and buckler. As I do some of the techniques, you can follow along using any one of those, or you can switch with me if you have the option to switch. But all of these techniques work for all of the weapons, although the 6th hidden strike is less good with the longsword. All right, as usual though, we are going to start with our foundation exercises, and we're going to start with the foot rotations. So feet about shoulder width apart, weight on the balls of your feet, rotate all the way over to one side, and then rotate the other way and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and then we're going to do our windshield wiper action. So hold your sword in the thumb grip, making a T with the crossguard and your wrist. Start with the sword out to one side, and we can do the switching from the long grip and the half-swording grip, or not. It's up to you. So rotating like this, 1, 2, and keep your elbow tucked to your side and try and keep your forearm stable. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and on the left, we're not going to do the half-swording switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and our next one is going to be the zucken, or the pulling. So you're going to hold the sword in front, fairly centered, arms long and relaxed. Pull the sword back to your left hip, extend forward, back to the right hip, extend forward like that. And we will do 10 of these. 1, 2. Remember to keep your arms long and relaxed. We don't want to be bending up the elbows as we do this. 5, 6. I've lost where my count ends. 9. There we go. And 10. I was counting on a half beat for a second there. All right. The next one we're going to do is the one for our rotator cuffs. So you're going to hold the sword reversed. Keep your upper arm parallel to the floor, sword parallel to the floor, and rotate down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Remember, if any of these exercises are causing you pain, you need to stop. We can sometimes do modified versions, but we don't want pain. 8, 9, 10. All right, the next one and the last one of our basic things is flipping into the thumb grip. So you're going to hold the sword extended in the handshake grip, crossguard parallel, in line with your wrist, and then by bumping the heel of your hand against the grip, you're going to flip the sword up, thumb on the flat, crossguard making that T. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do the same thing on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good. So we are going to also do some basic footwork, and for this, I'm actually just going to put the sword aside. You can hold your sword, either keep it in some kind of neutral grip or move it to the appropriate structure for your steps. But we're going to start out with passing steps, doing 2 steps forward, 1 step back. If you run out of room, you can switch to 2 back, 1 forward, or just turn around and go the other direction. All right? So I'm starting left and forward. You can start either way. We're going to rotate on the balls of our feet to change the alignment of our feet and our hips, and pass forward, rotate, back, rotate, forward, rotate, 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 rotate, back. Isn't it great that we have so much room here now and I can do that drill for so long? Excellent. All right, we're going to do one more footwork exercise. This one we're only going to be doing forward. I'm going to demonstrate from a little bit closer here. It's our other kind of passing step where we're not going to rotate on our feet. We're going to use the alignment we have. And pay attention to the fact that I now have my front foot pointed a little bit to the left, perhaps more than sometimes. I can be straight on, but my more square to U stance is with my left foot pointed slightly to my left, my right foot pointed to the right. And this is still the same basic balanced position. So for this one, because I'm not rotating, when I do my passing step, I'm going to step in line with my back foot. And I am passing, so I'm stepping further forward than my back foot, so that I'm coming into line. But then I'm also going to bring my left foot back behind me in a triangle step. And when I do that, I want to balance my weight. I'm going to admit I have a natural tendency that when I step back to kind of lean into that. But what we want to do is sink into our stance. And eventually, we should get to the point that this is comfortable. All right? Then I'm going to pass forward, triangle. Pass forward, triangle. All right? So I'm going to start at the back, and we'll do that all the way again. And again, you can start whichever foot you want forward. So no hip rotation, and pass, triangle. Pass, triangle. Pass, triangle. Remember to kind of sink into that triangle step a little bit to let your weight settle. Pass, triangle. 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 One more. Pass, triangle. All right, just another note. Our historical sources don't actually tell us in detail about footwork. A lot of this is our interpretation, extrapolation of the few things that they do say. But for our own clarity, we sometimes give these steps extra names. So when I'm doing that pass out to the side without the foot rotation, I often refer to that as a leaf step, because doing several of them kind of flutters. Makes it look like you're fluttering right aloof. All right, on to the actual sword techniques. So we're going to do the 5 hidden strikes. And for each of them, we will be doing a sequence, and I will do them slowly and explain each sequence, do them slowly and go along with me, but I'm not gonna build the sequences slowly. So if you get lost partway through, reset and rejoin for the next one. But the first few should be fairly straightforward. We're gonna start with the counterstrike, and of course the counterstrike assumes that my opponent or training partner has opened with some kind of a strike. I'm going to do my extend, rotate on the balls of my feet to engage their blade and get my point online, and also engage my hips and shoulders, and then I'm going to pass forward to stab them in the face. All right, so we will do, for each of these techniques, we're going to do 12. We're going to do them sets of 4 with different weapons that I will be switching. So, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step. So that's 4. Switching to grossemesser, and extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step. Notice my sword still comes across my body. Extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step. That's 4. And last but not least, sword and buckler. I'm going to start with my buckler in the inverted hand position. Extend, bring my buckler together, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step, reset, extend, rotate, step. All right, so I hope this format works. Let me know afterwards or in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube whether this is good. Of course, people who are doing sword and buckler don't get to see it till the very end. Too bad. That's the way it goes. So, the second hidden strike that we're going to look at is actually the 4th one that our sources describe, and it is the shielder, the Sheitelhau, or the squinting strike. And this one is a slice with the short edge. And it's kind of similar. I bring my sword forward. I'm going to flip into the thumb grip. So boom, like this. And my point will come back a little bit when I do that. And then I'm going to rotate on the balls of my feet as I start to slice with my short edge. And then I'm going to step. So the difference between this and the Zornhau, here I'm bringing my long edge forward. My sword is at an angle, rotating, stepping. With the Sheitelhau, here, flip into the thumb grip, and then my sword is coming straight down my left side, and it's more of a slice along the blade as I pass forward. All right? So this one will be extend, thumb, slice with the rotation, step, reset, extend, thumb, slice, 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 step. And that's 4. So grossemesser, exactly the same, trickier to switch to the thumb grip. Extend, thumb, slice, step, reset, extend, thumb, slice, step, reset, extend, thumb, slice, step, reset, extend, thumb, slice, step. And that was 4 with that. So we're going to do the same thing. Sword and buckler, same thing. I will extend, bring my hands together, thumb, slice, step, reset, extend, thumb, slice, step, reset, extend, thumb, slice, step, reset, extend, thumb, slice, step. And that's 4 with sword and buckler. All right. So we've now done 2 of our hidden strikes. I should say it's a little bit odd that the Zornhau or Counterstrike is one of our hidden strikes because there's actually nothing hidden in it. It is the one that, if anything, hides the other strikes. All right, so the next one we're going to do is a little bit complicated, more complicated, because we're going to give it proper context. And this is the Wincker, which is our windshield wiper action. And our most common context for this, we do a Wincker at the bind, and then we shoot long, or arguably do a second Wincker through. So the way that this one is going to work is I'm going to extend. As I come into the thumb grip, I'm going to rotate, because I still want my point pointed to the side as I start my pass. And then I'm going to step forward with the cut, all right? So it's going to be extend, we'll do the thumb grip, rotate, and then do the strike with the step. And then I'm gonna pull and do that triangle step to stab the person in the face. So we will break up the thumb and the rotate the feet, but we'll do the strike and step together. So extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. And I'm going to do this facing you for the rest of them. So extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. I'm going to do one more with the longsword. Extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. All right, now I'm going to switch to the grossemesser. When I say pull, I'm not actually pulling the pommel, but it's still going to be the same action. Otherwise, same thing. Extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. All right, that's 4 with grossemesser, so now I'm switching to sword and buckler. This one's a little bit weird, as everything with the sword and buckler is. When we do the Wincker, we're going to turn our buckler in front of our hand and then straighten it in. So, extend, thumb, step, strike, pull, triangle. I missed the rotation on the foot. Extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. Last one, extend, thumb, rotate, step, strike, pull, triangle. All right, so that's the Wincker. I like to think of both those actions as 2 different Winckers, but it's not exactly described that way. Now, our next sequence is more complicated, and we will be doing the Thwarter and the Parter. They are paired together in this sequence in our sources, so we are going to work with that. And this is one of the fundamental actions of the Thwarter. Some of the steps will be complicated. I will go slow. So it will be extend. We're going to switch into the thumb grip. I'm going to rotate and start bringing my hands up with that strike into ox. So it'll be rotate, strike, and then step to cut on this side. Then I'm going to pull my pommel down to come back to Sprechfenster, and then I'm going to strike with a spring. So it'll be step and then triangle. Then I'm going to come back to Sprechfenster, and then I'm going to do the Parter and step back. And when I do the Parter, I'm switching back to my handshake grip, and striking down with the long edge. All right, so I'm going to do 5 with the longsword on this one before I switch, and then 4 of each of the other ones. But it will be extend, thumb grip, rotate and strike, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate and strike, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. Reset, extend, thumb, rotate, strike, step, Sprechfenster, strike, pass, or spring, Sprechfenster, parter, pass back. 2 more of this. Extend, thumb, rotate, strike, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. Reset, last one with longsword. Extend, thumb, rotate, strike, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. All right, switching to grossemesser, there's no significant difference. Extend, thumb, rotate, strike, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. Reset, extend, thumb, strike, rotate, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, parter, pass. Reset, extend, thumb, strike, rotate, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. One more with the messer. Extend, thumb, strike, rotate, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. All right. With sword and buckler, we need to bring the buckler down to cover our hands with Sprechfenster and then covering on the other side with the strike. That's really it. All right? So, extend, thumb, strike, rotate, step. Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. All right? Extend, thumb, strike, rotate, step. Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. Extend, thumb, rotate, strike, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass. Last one. Extend, thumb, strike, rotate, step, Sprechfenster, strike, spring, Sprechfenster, part, pass backwards. All right, so we have done the Counterstrike, or Zornhau, the Shielder, the Sheitelhau, the Wincker, which is the Krumphau, the Thwarter, the Twerhau, and the Parter, the Sheitelhau. Those are the 5 hidden strikes. The 6th one is the Sturtzhau, the Plunging Strike. It is described in other sources than our main longsword sources, but it is also described for use with the grossemesser. And this is an unusual action. It's not as complicated along a sequence as the previous one, but the core thing is here. When I extend, I'm then going to drive my pommel up to my right, so I'm now cutting down with my short edge. So I'm reversing my point and driving it in. And the idea here is, if the person is parrying, chasing my sword, I'm going around. It's like an outside winding, and I'm trying to stab over their shoulder. All right? So that action is tricky, and we don't practice it a lot, but we want it to be as direct a line as possible. If you need to make it a bit of a bigger circle, that's okay. So, how this one is going to work, I will extend, I will do the winker, I will wink the sword, or Sturtz the sword. Then I will pass. The next thing is I'm going to bring my point around in a change through, and then I'm going to circle to bring the point this way. And as I do that, I'm going to rotate on the balls of my feet. Then I'm going to thrust and step forward with my left foot. Then the last thing is I'm going to bring my sword back down to cut to the other person's wrist and do a triangle step away. All right? So, forward with the longsword, extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, pass and thrust, cut, big triangle. Reset. Extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, pass and thrust, cut the wrist, big triangle away. Reset. Extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, step and thrust, cut the wrist, big triangle back, which I already went and took. Extend, leaf, or wink, leaf, change through, rotate and circle, pass and thrust, cut, big triangle. We're going to do an extra one. Extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, pass and thrust, cut, big triangle. All right, and now, same thing with the grossemesser, and way easier. Extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle, rotate, pass and thrust, cut, triangle back. Reset, extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle, rotate, pass and thrust, cut, triangle. Reset, extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle, rotate, pass, cut, triangle. Reset, extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, pass and thrust, cut, triangle. That's 4. And with sword and buckler, this is one of the techniques where essentially we just want the buckler to follow the hand. We don't want to do anything fancy with it because we just confuse ourselves. And I actually haven't practiced this today, so hopefully it works just fine. So, extend, leaf, or wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, step and thrust, cut, triangle back. You see I end up with my buckler covering my right side. Extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, pass and thrust, cut, triangle back. Reset. Extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, pass it and thrust, cut, triangle back. Last one. Extend, wink, leaf, change through, circle and rotate, pass and thrust, cut, leaf back, or triangle back. All right, so that was all 6 of the hidden strikes. I hope that was informative. I realized that was a lot dropped very quickly. I hope it wasn't too much, but I thought it would be fun to do sort of a big core lesson today. Thank you very much for coming, and we'll see you next time.